All right, all right. Welcome, everyone. Welcome back to the Unconventional Mindset. My name is Odum, and we are here today live streaming, and we are figuring out how to build ourselves a company or a business that's going to generate $1 million in revenue every single year. That's the plan, and that's what we're working towards here every day. I'm going to say like every day, 9 to 5. We're not streaming 9 to 5, but I'm pretty much working on this all day, every day. And today we are going to start with like episode 1 or part 1, whatever, of building Piixel pieces. And as we discussed yesterday, Piixel pieces is going to be the, I don't know if it's an offshoot company, sister company, or something that's going to be living on side of Piixel itself as a tool for obviously myself and my business to use, but also for other people to quickly and easily build Webflow websites for themselves, for clients, or what have you. So it's going to be this whole place to learn everything about building Webflow websites, starting with components. So we're going to start it off with being a component library. And of course, don't worry, we're still going to be talking about from time to time about, especially next week, how things are going to be going with our marketing efforts for Piixel, because everything is pretty much ready to go, except we need clients. So we're going to be working on that starting next week. But for now, let's take a look at Piixel pieces and how we're going to start this thing. So we did a little bit of a planning yesterday, and I haven't touched this since yesterday. But what we really want to figure out, let's just sort this by due date here. We want to have the user flow and all the pages that we're going to need in the application, as well as the brochure. So let's plan this out right now. So we're going to open up, we're just going to open up a Word document for this. And yeah, let's just get started. So what do we say? Sketch out the flow on each page. Okay, so Piixel pieces. So let's just start here. Again, this is total ground zero for completely starting to build an application. You know, hopefully we'll go from start to finish. Okay. Introduction. Piixel pieces will start out as a repository for like downloading. I don't know what the correct word is for downloading components for people to easily add them to their existing project, Webflow project. Let's just say for downloading Webflow components to the existing project. We'll just say Piixel pieces is a repository. Let's just say what it is, not what it's going to be. The purpose of this application, I would say the purpose of Piixel pieces is to significantly reduce the development time of a Webflow website by providing high quality, well-structured just website components. High quality, I'll just say minimal. Okay, so that's its purpose. Okay, so what does the page need? So what does the brochure look like? Okay. Let's make that just a little bit bigger for the title. We need to get our purple color so we can put that into our headings. Okay, so what does the brochure look like? So we need a home. What does the home page look like? Oh, it's because I hit enter. Home page is going to what the site does. What service? Let's just say just to convey value, save time, building Webflow websites. So homepage, you land on the homepage. Welcome to Piixel, Piixel Pieces. Here's where you can download, pieces, where you can download Webflow components to save time on your next project. It would be fantastic if we had testimonials. So pricing. So again, not sure exactly if we're going to charge anything at the start or what have you. So we're just going to put some stuff down. So my initial thoughts would be like a monthly plan or a lifetime plan. So you can either pay month to month or you can pay like a lifetime. I was just thinking the other day about software and about how frustrating is it that nowadays you have to constantly pay for subscription services month after month. I don't even know what exactly my subscription costs are for software, but I can tell you it's a lot and I don't like it. I miss the days where I could go down, buy the whole creative services suite from Adobe for like $600. I think this was like a student price, but even still, I think it was maybe $1,000 or $1,500 for a creative person or an agency or what have you. And then you'd have it for life, or at least for a good 3-4 years until you'd want to upgrade it. You might want to skip different versions or what have you. I miss those days where I can buy something and just actually own it. You know what I mean? So now I feel like everything is just a rental, where with all the subscriptions that I have, even for doing business, even though it's a business expense, it's still, you're paying all this money. And at the end, if you don't pay anymore, then you don't own it. And for the amount of money that I've paid for some of these services, it'd be more than enough money to just buy it outright. If you're spending it, 2 years, 3 years, just constantly paying. But I get it. You get value from it. So I understand. And I totally obviously understand from the business perspective, because Piixel Media charges on a monthly or yearly fee as well. But it's more than just, getting software. Like, you're getting a website and you're getting access to the team, to myself, to be on your team and to advise you and to continue to update your website. That being said, if people want to use my services for 6 months, learn how to do websites and build them themselves, which I would love to do, and then they could just cancel. And then they just have their website and they can manage it themselves. Fantastic. Then that's a win for everybody. Maybe not so much of a win for me if I'm only going to get, 3 months of pay at $250 a month or what have you, and get like $900 for a website. But at the end of the day, if the customer's happy and they have a fully functional website and they know how to manage it and maintain it themselves, then all the better for them. yeah. Anyways, so the idea here is if I come out and I build some kind of software that people really enjoy using and I'm charging a month to month, I think I want to offer the ability to pay for a lifetime plan as well too, because I've always liked that. So whether that plan be, you know, throwing out complete numbers out of the hat, you know, if it's $50 a month, or then maybe it's like $500 or something like that for a lifetime, or I don't know, maybe those numbers don't exactly make sense, but you almost make it so ridiculous that like, why would you pay month to month? Just pay the $500 or whatever, and then you have it for forever. And then any updates or anything that we ever do in the future, you just have access to it, and it's just free, you know. And again, if you think about a piece of software that you build, especially if you could build it on your own, you have it for $1,000 and you get 1,000 customers. That is $1 million right there. So, you know, something to think about. Anyways, for me anyways. Maybe that's just me and my like complete detest for subscription services for physical products. You know, I get it, of course, if you're paying a consultant or an agency or whatever, yeah, there's a monthly fee or whatever, or if somebody came to cut your grass once a month or whatever the case may be. I don't know. I don't have grass. We're living in an apartment building. I haven't had to cut grass forever. Maybe it's every week or every 2 weeks. You got to pay the company, you know, your $300 a month or whatever the case may be, right? So I get it, and it makes sense for some things, but it's getting even ridiculous. I'm sorry, I'm going off way on a tangent here, but even cars now have subscription services. Like, oh, if you want heated seats or you want certain features of your car, they're subscription based now. That is insane. I will never, ever buy a car that has that subscription stuff. You know, if every single car ends up having that, then maybe I have to figure out something, or I'll just buy an old car and fix it up. But having to, like, the car manufacturers, it's like they're trying to squeeze as much money out of every individual as possible without even thinking about user experience. But just imagine you have the car, and like the manufacturers, I guess they just build their cars now. They just build everything. And so you only have one process. So everyone knows one process, and that's it. You don't have to have different processes for the different cars with the different features or what have you, right? So if the car manufacturing just have one process and just turn things on or off in software, then that makes the most sense for them. But then it's like, what are you paying for? You're not actually paying for the work that they did to produce the product. You're paying for whatever additional features that doesn't cost the company anything because they've already made it. So it's like your car. It's like, imagine you buy a car, and then every time you want it to go over 100 kilometers an hour or whatever the case may be, you have to pay. You have to pay a certain amount of money, right? I don't know. Crazy stuff. Anyways, I'm rambling. So pricing, have a monthly plan, then a lifetime plan. Maybe a yearly plan. I don't know. Like, yearly plan. You know, so as an example, you know, total example, you're paying $50 a month or $500 a year, or like $750 lifetime. Total just numbers, just kind of seeing that, oh, the lifetime is a little bit more than a year, but, you know, I don't know, which is much better. Something like that. Anyways, so you have the home page, you have the pricing page, a blog. So you can have tutorials on Webflow specifically. So just about Webflow. And you would need, what else do we need? We need a lot. I guess we could say we just need portal pages. So login, password reset, and then a join. I think those are the pages you need for a portal. An about page. Just information on Piixel. And then what else do we need? I was thinking, you know, like a features page, right? So it might say number of components, ease of use, integrations, So the features could be, this many components, and then it could be easy cut and paste solution to get into a Webflow, or there might be a Webflow app. You can even build apps, so we'll have to figure out if there's anything that can be done with that. What other features would there be? Consistent library updates. Yeah. And then there might be something like this where it's updates on, I want to say like the nitty gritty. Like the class structure, nomenclature, things like that. So it's a pretty simple page. You have their home page, and then the navigation will probably be home, features, about, pricing, blog, and then like sign in and join. Is there anything that I'm missing? I think that's pretty standard. Nothing crazy there. So now, what does the application look like? So we have the dashboard, of course. The dashboard will contain, this is where it's going to be good to draw everything out, but the dashboard will contain, what will it contain? So navigation panel to select component, navigate through components. So the main panel will have the components, right? So I'm thinking here, we should probably draw this out, but on the side panel, you have, the types of, like we're gonna put the categories where, headers, footers, hero sections, blog posts, and then you click on those, and then that'll populate the main area. And then from there, you can copy and paste them, I would imagine. Again, I'm not sure exactly how that's going to work. In fact, I'm not sure at all how that's going to work, but we'll figure it out. Okay. I mean, what else do we need? I mean, that's pretty much it, right? We're just talking right now anyways to build components. And with a dashboard, with the flexibility of the side panel, like right now it'll just have components, but if there's any other things, we can add that later. And that library stuff could be, we could expand that. There's components and then maybe widgets or, animations, all kinds of different things. Ooh, animations. Ooh, that's a cool idea. Let me hang on a second. Unsort that. So how do we handle animations? Can they be separate components or part of main components? And the reason I'm thinking about this is so we can create animations. I never spelled that right. Animations that are generic, that can be applied to any element, but we can also do animations for like general components, like a image gallery, just like lazy loads. Not so much lazy loads. Just like an image gallery, or like an image or post gallery. Okay, so let's think about that. Let's give ourselves a week and a half to just kind of mull that over and see what we can do. What I really love about this is that we're going to be able to like always be updating this thing, right? So we can have it where, you know, we could launch this thing, you know, just as a beta, or just launch it, whatever, it's free, what have you. Then people would start using it, we start getting feedback, and then we could start building other components. So I just start building every day. It's kind of cool. I'm actually really excited about this. Okay, what does the application look like? Example to navigation items, components, animations. Maybe we'll give a color. It's a little bit too bright to each page here. So we can kind of distinguish things a little bit. Okay. So that's the dashboard. And we also need the account. So email, I think name, billing details, cancel or upgrade. That's probably, I don't know if there's any other kinds of things that we can track, not track, but keep hold of, like, oh, you've used X components, saving you this many time, like time savings tracker. Yeah, you know, kind of gimmicky, but still cool. I still think that would be kind of cool. Like it, every time someone cuts and pastes something, it kind of shows. Maybe we'll think about it. I think that's it for now. Newsletter subscription? Yes, no? So, you know, if they want to subscribe to the newsletter, they can. So that's the account. What else is needed? Is there anything else that is going to be needed on here? Let's look at the admin dashboard. So I can't forget about that because that's super critical as well. I need to have the users. I'd like to know basically statistics. Whoops. Name. just user details in list form. So we'll have the name, email, last login, maybe logins, how many times they've logged in, and then what plan they're on. Statistics. Let's say total users. So we have the total users, then we have total revenue, total monthly recurring revenue, and what else? Again, does this even make any sense? But number of copies, number of components copied. I don't know how you can get a good tracking for that. You know, if there's just a copy paste button, they just hit copy. You know, but if Webflow definitely has a well, they do have it, but if you're able to have an app, or yeah, I guess an app within Webflow, and then just click on the sidebar, and then there's the pixel pieces, and then it comes up with a list of all the different things they can just drag and drop, then I don't really know if we can really kind of count that, but that would be really cool. That would be really cool. Okay. I would like to have ability to send out invites. Maybe to give free accounts. I mean, that stuff, some of that stuff might just be manual at the start. But if I can gift someone, yeah. Okay. Then there's the question of how do I add different components. And I guess that'll be done the old-fashioned way within Webflow itself. Even we're just thinking about this from the start. That's not even necessary. Users, statistics. Yeah, because any refunding of customers, any of that stuff, that's probably going to be done outside of this. That'll be done like through Stripe. So dashboard account, I mean, I think that's everything. And then we're also going to have, I don't know if this will necessarily be a page, but we can have maybe a chat. And that would be, oh, what is the chat software? It starts with I. Intercom? I think that's what it is. Let's see here. Intercom. AI bot. See, I don't know. I get it for big companies. I just don't want it. I just want like a chat thing. AI for customer service. Ugh, I just need a messenger. See, because this is a AI bot, right? case we get disconnected. In case I need to add you to my email list as a potential lead. Oh, that's expensive. $74 a month. Whew. Anyways, whatever. That's not important right now, but there's stuff that's there. Intercom. And or like a contact form / ticket system. And I guess something like that could just be like Zendesk. But does this also probably have? No, thank you. This probably also has something like this. Zendesk for service. $55 per agent per month. Ticketing system, email, chat. This might even be the way to go. Online support, digital onboarding. Okay, don't know what that means. That's okay. So we could have that. You know what? Let's investigate best software to help with customer service. And so that's not going to be for a while. Let's give ourselves like a month to do that. That's going to be part of the development stage. Okay, where do we want to go? Back to here. So that's not going to be a page, but it's going to be more of a, like a button. Let's just say, yeah, no button available on each page. Like top right. Or system tray. So basically top right or bottom right. Okay. I think that's it. It's pretty straightforward. The complexity is going to come when we actually have to start building things. I think. I don't think it's going to be that difficult technically to do. Okay. Let's go. Okay, can we browse? Can we go to here? And let me just Piixel. Let's just go here. Piixel pieces. And I want to save it as Piixel pieces. Website information. Architecture. Yep, save. Okay. Saved. So what else did I say? So list each page that's going to be required. So we have that. And we want to sketch out the flow. So that, I think, let's just see. We'll have to see here if my tablet is going to work, actually. because I actually haven't used it in a long time, so the charge might not be there. But let's see. Okay. Oh, is my Bluetooth even on? Oh, no, it's on. Okay. It says it's connected. Where's my pen? Whoop. Oh, right. Okay, I think we're connected. So, right. Let's make this a whole lot bigger. Let's say let's play 4 times bigger. So 320, I think. Oh, but don't lock that. Unlock that. Let's go to, maybe let's go to 1600. Okay, so then when I zoom in 2 times, there we get the full page. Okay. So let's get ourselves a nice brush. A hard brush, please. Okay, and all right, we are good. So, what am I thinking? What am I doing here? What am I doing? We're talking about the user flow here. Okay. So let's look at the brochure. Okay, so, whoops, did I press a button? I think I did. Oh, God, okay, I need to bear with me here. This is, I need way more practice with this thing. Okay, so here we have our home page. And on the home page, we're going to go right to about, to what did I say now? Now I got to go back here. Right. Pricing features. About. Okay, hang on. Okay. Here we have the home. Okay, let's try this again. So we have about, pricing, features, and what did I say? Blog. And then, of course, your portal. And then maybe your status. Okay. Okay, my goodness. Okay. So from here, what do we do? So what are the different pages we can hit? There we can go to about. you can go to a pricing page. You go to features. Going to all these individual pages. And you have a blog, which this one, of course, goes to. Whoop. That goes to a blog post. And then you also have a status page. And then I will say, what do you have for the portal here? So you have your login. You have your join. And then you have your password, if you forgot it. So that's the brochure. Those are the different pages. And of course, the user can flow from any of these pages through the navigation. So the navigation, well, I mean, that's it right here. Like this here, about, pricing, features, blog, portal, status. That's, oh, I should probably move that over. That's the navigation. Even the status, that might even be in the footer. These 4 things, and home, of course. Yeah, okay. So those are the pages. Let's go down into the application. So we have our dashboard. I know I'm sketching this out. This is really supposed to be more of a flow as opposed to the actual look. But then here's the nav. And then here's the components. And then, so that's the home once you're logged in. And then where can you go from there? From this page, you can go to your account, your account settings, and then you can go to support. And, oh, what is this doing? It's actually drawing on here. Interesting. Oh, did I spell that wrong? Integration. And I guess that's it. We also had admin stuff. So application, that's for the user. And then, of course, they could log out. So all the work is done here on this components. That's where everything happens. And then we also have, the application. And this is for an admin. So I have the dashboard, which shows users, and stats. I could go in and see an individual user. And I think that's it. I don't think I need anything or want anything else, do I? Users, right? And yeah, that's it. But of course, do I need to have my own personal account? Probably. Oh my goodness. So account there for the admin, because we can have multiple admins. Why? I don't know. Because admin can't really do anything. Because this isn't like a traditional application where a lot of stuff can be done within here to actually affect the application, if that makes any sense. So I know, for example, I've had some apps where you log into the dashboard and as a user or as an admin, and you could say like, okay, I want to change the pricing or I want to do this. So, maybe there could be some stuff like that. But you know what I mean? Like you change the pricing, or you can change a feature, or there's lots of different things that you can do within an app to like actually affect the app, like as an admin. But for this right now, all the things that I'm going to be doing to make any changes to the application is going to be done either within Webflow itself or within Stripe or Airtable or something like that to actually affect how the application itself, how Piixel Pieces works. Maybe we need to change the name if it's going to be too much of a tongue twister. Yeah. So zooming out here for a second. I mean, this layout, I know it looks simple, but let me know. Is there anything missing? Is there anything else that we should have here for our very simple, user flow here? Pixel pieces. No, remove that. We don't need to do it like that, just like this. I don't know. I feel like we're looking pretty good. I feel like it's looking pretty good. Let's save this on my computer. Where are you going? You're going to... We're going to call this Pixel Pieces User Flow Sketch. Is it saving as PDF? I don't want to save it as PDF. I want to save it as Photoshop on my computer. Pixel Pieces, what did I call it? User Flow Sketch. Excellent. Okay, that's good. Let's that's sketched out, so that's good. So what else do we have to do? We want to talk about the components that we need. We want to talk about the pieces that we're going to have. Okay, I think this would be a good time to just let all that stuff sink in. I think that's pretty good. We'll just regroup, and then tomorrow we'll get to work on what the actual components are going to look like, or what they're going to be, and what we're going to work on, and how we're going to categorize them. And then I guess next week we'll just kind of start. Ooh, should we start building the components? No, I think maybe we'll take a look a little bit about the tech stack. Yeah, and what we're going to use. Like, I'm pretty sure we're looking at Airtable, Zapier, Stripe, and MemberStack, probably. Anyways, we'll figure that out next week. That's going to be exciting. But anyways, yeah, we'll leave it there. So part 1, done. I don't know. I'm really excited. I'm really excited about this. I think this is going to be a whole lot of fun. This is going to be a blast building this thing together. So, and maybe if it makes sense, if you want, just let me know. We can do the whole thing like live so that you can have access to, like, you can see everything from start to finish if you're interested in building something like this yourself. Or should I do some of this stuff behind the scenes and come back, doing different parts? Let me know. Maybe I'll ask this question too, maybe at the start of the video, in case nobody happens to be listening all the way through. All right. Anyways, thank you so much for joining. Thank you for watching. As always, I really appreciate the support, the likes, the subscribes. Thank you so much. Very much appreciated. And we'll see you here for another live stream tomorrow. Have a good one.